So great stuff. You've got this new role. You've accepted an offer. You have mentally checked out of your current employer, and now you've got to resign. And you've handed in your notice, and you've got to do that process. I've got a great video on that, by the way. And you're ready for your next job, and all of a sudden, your current employer presents a counter offer. And on top of that, they start throwing a lot of things like promotions, new titles, bigger departments to manage, maybe, or bigger projects, and of course, more money. So, this suddenly comes on the table. Now, the very first thing I say, please do not make any spontaneous decisions. That is definitely a recipe for disaster. You need to take all factors into consideration. Counter offer is easy to look online, and everyone says never accept a counter offer. And personally, I don't think you should either. But there are some factors where you might say, actually, it's worthwhile. Money is one of them. It's not the main reason, and I encourage you not to accept a counter offer just for money. But I'll come back to that in a moment. So the first thing is, can my current employer actually match my ambitions over the next 3 years? So you've already resigned for a reason. You've been going through an interview process. You've been looking for a career growth. You don't believe your employer can give you that. I assume you've already had that conversation with them at some point before you even started looking and going through other interviews. So you need to ask that question: if I've got the job that they're offering me versus the one I've just accepted, which one is really going to satisfy my personal and professional growth ambitions over the next 3 years? That's a good time frame to look at things. When I say growth, I'm not talking like 10% better. I'm talking like 70% better. It really needs to move the needle on your career. Then certainly around money. Okay, a little bit more money is not even worth factoring in. But if they put 50% more money on, and even more, let's say, on top of what you have accepted in your new offer, that is a game changer, right? Everybody has their number. I've been in recruitment long enough to know that everybody has their number. My light has gone off. If somebody offered me 50% more than I was currently earning to stay where I'm currently earning, I would actually feel insulted. It's almost like they've been taking the mickey for so long and kept you in your special little box because it suits them. They clearly haven't valued you. They might say they might actually value you, but not like a sudden 50% more. They go, oh, we really value, we should have done this ages ago. I would actually be insulted. So, if you have a terrible boss, that person's still going to be a terrible boss. If the workplace culture is unpleasant, it's still going to be unpleasant. You have to factor in all these things. And don't make any spontaneous decisions. Of course, you need to leave on good terms, all those kind of things, but accepting a counter offer is kind of like revisiting an ex. It might be fun for a while. On a rare occasion, it might work out in the long term. But to be honest, most of the messy situations resurface, and there's a reason why that relationship came to an end.